Hello. Happy Easter. It's a fine Sunday morning. I don't expect a lot of people to join me today, considering, you know, it's Easter. So I'm guessing most are going to be spending time with family and such. I, on the other hand, am completely alone. It's all good though. Hubby is off with his family because he's helping on the farm. My mom just moved. And I've been sick all week, so I don't want to infect anybody. This is one of my first days without just extreme amount of coughing, so that's so nice. So, it's just gonna be me and you. I do love this tune. It's quite sad. It's so nice. It's the tune from the Tonberries, like it's from the Wondrous Palace. I think it's called like Tears of the Tonberries or something. Let me see. Yeah, Tonberries Tears. So nice. This here looks like a door to me. And it really bothers me that this is not a Lala size door. Because that would be amazing. But other way, we are kind of Eastery today. We got a cute little Easter outfit, cute little Easter earring. I even convinced Katla to dress up in an Easterly fashion. Hey Abe! Have we gone back in time? I don't know. I thought you were at 3 months. I think it actually happened. Let me see. A few days ago? No, it says like no, it was 2 months 7 days ago. What? Either way, congratulations on the 3 months. How exciting. It's the same. I turned 30 and I've been 30 for almost 2 years now. Look at this cutie. We have become a brunette. I wanted her to look a little bit more like me. So the freckles are gone. She's looking mighty serious. The freckles are gone. I gave her a little bit of there's this way to make them like dirty in the face. I'm using it to give her sort of a extra pinkish color in the face, especially around the nose, a little bit around the cheeks, because I tend to have like red splotches on my face no matter what I try to do. Ooh, people are buying my stuff. That is good, because I'm broke as hell because I gave my FC all my money. We're trying to buy a house. That is the dream. Sadly, housing lottery is now on hiatus for a moment while they're fixing it, so that's fun. It really needed to go so well, and then we had to just... Have I tried PvP yet? Yes, I have given it a go. I've done the crystalline thing. I don't know what's going on in it. I've lost both times. Everybody still seems really happy. It was really confusing the first time I did it. I came in, I didn't have any of my abilities, so I was like shit the entire time, and by the end of the fight, after we just completely lost, somebody goes like, oh, this was a great game. Well, I'm just sitting there going like, what is going on? It keeps on blowing my mind how nice the people in this game are. I was expecting a little bit more hate, because I used to PvP. I used to do a lot of like battlegrounds, but so I've tried it. I don't quite get it, but I tried it. I haven't tried the ranked one yet, but I'll probably give it a go when I fixed it out a bit more. PvP has never really been my thing though. Now, Yacht has a new quest for us, and we're gonna do that quest before we continue with our main story. So hello, Giot. Oh, In order to undertake this quest, you must first complete the main scenario quest, The View from Above. Oh, so... I can't. Oh, great game is code for you all suck. That sounds more like it. To be fair, I did nothing for that team. I was a hindrance 100% of the time. So I would not have taken it personally if they had gone like you in particular. Shit. But yeah, I don't get the PvP. The ones I've tried. But yeah, there are like new mounts, hairstyles. There's so much stuff, but I'm just so bad at it. I think I got some currency from it. Did I? Wolf marked. I got 500. I do not have any trophy crystals though. I think, aren't those what I need? My issue is just, I'm gonna have to like play around with it. Please don't stand on top of me. So that's the thing. We might try out a PvP match or two later today. You never know. But now I would like to go on with the story. By the way, I did find it, the PvP matches through this casual match. But I'm not gonna enter it because if I do, everything is gonna be a mess. I did enter it as a dancer though last time. Love the music here. It's so nice. Yeah, one day I'm gonna have to get a lot into the PvP because I like achievement hunting, and it's really hard to get the PvP achievements if you don't PvP. So I'll get into it eventually. Is everything alright, miss? You don't seem quite yourself. Well, based on my memories of the last thing that happened, I am slowly getting infected by light wardens, and it was actually really painful, the last one I ate, so I don't know. I think I'm slowly not becoming myself. Oh, sorry for punching the mic. I'm slowly not becoming myself, and probably in agonizing pain. So, no, I'm not quite myself. Perhaps a hot meal and a fresh-made bed will improve matters? Your room is ready if you care to retire. Yes, please. Very good. If you should have need of anything at all, pray do not hesitate to call. Would you like some of my light? Shame it would turn you into a light warden and I would have the same issue. What is that face? Oh, hey Herbert. So this is where you've been hiding.
Sometimes the dead would rather not be disturbed. But enough about me. What of our meringue?
We did sort it out. Now we have I think her name is Rina?
I see. Minfilia's gone then.
Yeah.
Which means the reason I must suffer this purgatory shall forever remain a mystery.
I'm sorry. Oh! 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 That's... Oh, that's a lot. That's a lot. Can we please not do that?
Are you alright?
Do I look alright?
What just happened?
I don't know. You're a little bit more opaque, I think. There was something Minfilia said to me. Can he take my light?
Minfilia said my time had not yet come. That I still had a role to play. Not even the most valiant heroes can stand alone. No, it couldn't be. There's only one hero in this room, and it is not me. I'm just a shadow, cursed to wander.
Or maybe you can help me not die from light overdose? Oh. Hey.
Forgive the intrusion, but Minfilia, that is, Reen, and the others were asking after you. Is everything all right?
Oh. Things are not alright.
That pain again? And did it pass?
Eventually?
Thank goodness for that. I would not wish to see you suffer. Though I know only too well how much you have suffered on our behalf in recent days. Indeed, I have no right to impose upon you further. Nevertheless, I must ask one thing of you. That you survive this, no matter what.
That is a lot to ask, buddy.
When the dust settles, you must return to your world, for the battles to come and the wars yet unwon. The final Light Warden is all that stands between us and victory. There is still much we must do to prepare, but for now, I will see if there is aught that may remedy the strange affliction which plagues you.
When the warden is dead, will your work finally be done?
Yes, I believe it will. Once the tyranny of light is ended, the people of the Crystarium will be safe, and the future that must be shall come to pass. I'll not keep you from your rest any longer. Take as much time as you like.
And what will you do then? No, this isn't right. It would need to be later, after the liberation of Alamico, perhaps. Who's reading the Heavensward book? Wait, is Cardis under attack? Please tell me you've finished. We have to go. They'll be upon us any moment. Very well. Where to next then? What are we? Just need to worry about getting out of the city and pray the airship is still in one piece. Are we set? Anywhere we go from here will just be more of the same. Gods, by the sound of the last one, I reckon the night 12 might be the night rubble now. Is there nothing else we can do? Do look around. Do look around you. This isn't war. It's a sickness, and it spreads to every corner of Eorzea. The city-states are in disarray, and by all accounts the Far East faring no better. There'll be nothing left of us when this is over. This world is beyond saving. What? I never tire of that story, when the hero swoops in astride a white dragon to save the little girl. I could die happy knowing someone like that was still around. Indeed, but not today. Not while our message remains undelivered. What is happening? Is everything going to hell at home? Have faith, my friend. We will find her. Was that Sid? Oh, hey Cassidy. How you doing? Was that the past? Oh, thank you, Cass. We're doing like Easter theme today, so very bunny, very cute. Hey, Mr. Crow. Albert is not back. I love how the ears bounce. It is so cute. This is one of my favorite outfits. It's actually one I use quite often. I am good. Things are taking a turn for the worse, I think, in-game. But personally, I'm good. Hello, Mr. Manager. Return to Yulmore. Do we really want to return to Yulmore? Just seeing that face makes me go like, no. Can we nuke Yulmore? Just make it not exist. By the way, his face lights up at your approach. The manager of suites has been waiting for you. Ah, Mr. Small. I trust you had a pleasant rest. No, I did not. It was very much the opposite. While you were ensconced in your chamber, a message arrived for you from the Exar. He bid you come to the ocular at your earliest convenience. And, madam, wherever your duties may take you next, I shall pray for your safe return. May the night keep you. Thank you. We just added in a new side quest. Interesting. I've been working on doing some of the side quests. I've opened up the Fairy Beast Tribe and done the side quest like in this area and the area outside the city. I love the music here. It's so hopeful. Come, bunny. We are gonna make this world a better place somehow. And hopefully not die trying it. Do you have business with the Crystal Exar? Just say the word and I would be happy to escort you to the ocular. Ah yes, please. I would like to talk to him. I do like Green's new hair color. It suits her. She's now herself instead of being Minfilia. Hey, Ahmed. Glad he's there too.
There you are. May I assume you've had your fill of rest?
Yes. I'm done with the nightmares for now. We got work to do.
That is well. Now that we are all present, Let us speak of our plan. Thus far, we have vanquished 4 Light Wardens, restoring night to much of Norvrant. Only one remains, that of Calusia, and with Reen to guide us, I am certain we will find it.
We're so close now. If we can just take care of this one last warden, we'll rob the Sin Eaters of their final foothold and drive them out of Norvrant once and for all. It will be a new beginning for the First. A chance for the people to rebuild their world.
I
In
get
short,
goosebumps.
a prize worth fighting for.
Yes, good things.
And in thus delivering the First from destruction, so too shall we unsow the seeds of the 8th umbral calamity.
Do you hear? Your dreams of rejoining is in jeopardy. Are you sure you're not tempted to intervene?
You labor under the misapprehension that vanquishing the Sin Eaters is tantamount to saving the world. It is not. In truth, you only delay the inevitable, lengthening your fleeting lives by the smallest of margins. Twould be churlish of me to deny you this small concession, close as we've become. Foolish and misguided though you are not without charm. Each and every one of you is possessed of a noble heart. When the weak want for succor, you do not hesitate to provide it. Alas, your nobility is short-sighted. You think only of the problem in front of your nose. A limitation of your ephemeral existence.
Our lives may seem short and insignificant to the likes of you, but one does not need to be an eternal being to achieve lasting change.
If I may stop you there, I do not claim that we Ascians are special. That is another misconception. In the beginning, everyone lived nigh for eternity. Such was the natural order of things. But like so much else, this was taken from you.
So everybody was immortal at the time.
You won't object if I borrow your plaything?
Oh, you mean the ocular?
In the distant past, when the world was one and whole, a great calamity threatened all life. It began without warning. The very laws of the star were warped and broken, and chaos swiftly spread throughout the land. Faced with annihilation, we sought to imbue the star with its own will. Thus was Zodiac born, and by his power was order restored. Ere long, however, thankless fools began to fear that Zodiac's might was too great, and so they conjured another to keep him in check. Your own dear Hydaelyn.
And the two beings waged war until, with a single devastating blow, Hydaelyn unmade Zodiac, scattering his being across space and time. So you told us in the Katana Ravel.
Let him
Yes.
do it at his own
And
pace.
there began our woes, with Hydaelyn's blow and all that it wrought.
He was doing it like visually. I liked it.
As a counterbalance to Zodiac, Hydaelyn was created with the power to enervate her foe.
Enervate?
This singular ability strikes not at such banal things as flesh, but everything that defines the target, diluting its existence. For example, were she to strike you, two individuals, identical in appearance yet reduced in all respects. Strength, intelligence, the soul itself, all is halved. Do you see? This self-same fate befell not only Zodiac, but the very star. Only 3 were fortunate enough to escape the Sundering, me being one of them.
Who were the others?
When I beheld the shattered remnants of our home, I knew deepest despair. The inhabitants of these 14 fragments were feeble, frail and foolish, oblivious to their imperfection, ignorant of their past. Malformed creatures thrashing blindly about. Pitiful, disturbing, depressing. So, we took it upon ourselves to rejoin the worlds. But in our eagerness and, I confess, our ignorance, we erred and made a useless void of the 13th. It was only afterwards that we discovered a connection twixt source and shard, a flow of energy that maintains elemental balance. And thus did we arrive at our time-honored modus operandi.
From a purely Asian standpoint, it could be said that what you seek to do is only logical. But that would be to ignore the immeasurable destruction wrought with each rejoining. You have murdered millions, and this we cannot condone.
By your fragmented existence, you continue to give rise to tragedies far crueler than any calamity. But yes, moral relativism and all that. Case in point, I do not consider you to be truly alive, ergo, I will not be guilty of murder if I kill you.
Huh. I get the logic.
Oh, don't look at me like that. You for whom I have only the highest expectations. A vaunted hero of the Source, 7 times rejoined. Long have I awaited one who might brave a path of lesser tragedy. A resilient soul able to endure the necessary pain. I dare to hope that my wait is over. So, finish your task and slay the Light Warden. Make proof of your usefulness, and then we may speak again.
Forgive me, my lord, but this could not wait.
Speak freely, Captain.
Our informant in Colusia sends word of unusual activity in Yulmore. It appears their forces are entrenching themselves at key points throughout the city, making ready for an attack by all indications.
I think the big
An
guy
intriguing
is the
use
Light
of
Warden.
resources. I rather doubt Lord Vorthry is concerned for the safety of his citizens.
I think Lord Worthley is scared about himself.
You think he's harboring the Light Warden inside the city walls? Even if he does have some means of controlling the Sin Eaters, wouldn't that be a little risky?
Risky or not, If there is even a chance the Warden is hiding there, we will need to act fast. The longer we wait, the better prepared the Yulmorans will be.
Agreed. See to your preparations then and make for Colusia. God's willing, this hunt will be the last. Let us see it through to the end.
We'll do our best.
We should begin by assembling in Rite. There we may assess the situation in Yulmore and decide how best to proceed.
So I don't blame Emmett for his thought process there. I think it's not very different from how we view basically insects. He views us as so much dumber than him. And so you're like ants. And if we kill a bug, we don't consider it murder, and I guess he's kind of putting it in a similar way. I'm not saying he's right, I'm just saying I get it. Like, I understand his thought process. So yeah, and he has seen millions of us come and go with our short lifespans next to him, so yeah. I get it. I wish he didn't think like that, but I do get it. What do you say, Lena? We've not spoken for a while, have we? Not since the aftermath of the Eater's attack. Rest assured I'm fully recovered and will do my utmost to support you and your fellow warriors of darkness. Lovely. Yes, did my lesson provoke thoughts giving rise to further questions? So many. 3 of you escaped the Sundering, but what of those who didn't? Why, their very beings were divided into 14s, of course. Yet by our power, we unsundered Asians may rise upon one of their fragments to their original office. Ah, but I suppose this is itself bears explaining. So the name by which you know us are not in fact our names. Be it Elidibus or La Habrea or Ekiorm, all are titles or office, and when an office is vacated, it may be filled by another. Over the eons, I have overseen several changing of the guard amongst our sundered brethren, and in such instances, the vacant title ordinarily goes to another fragment of the selfsame soul. Oh. While it is by no means impossible to rise up wholly unrelated individuals, 'tis we who serve fervent entreaties brought forth Lord Zodiac, whose soul he claimed in the beginning, who makes the truest servant. Abe says, if you kill all the ants to resurrect everyone who died, is it murder and unexpected? No. Is it cruel and quite wrong? Yes. Yeah, like, he's not right about it, the way he thinks, but I get it. Hold on, I need to ban somebody. How do I do that again? I'm supposed to be able to do it from here, but it's not letting me, so let me go. I really wish I wouldn't get people on here trying to sell me subs. I'm never going to buy subs. There we go. It's just, it's not something I'm ever gonna do. What is your true name then? There may come a day when I reveal my true name to you, but this is not it. Of course, you may well die none the wiser, but life is full of such disappointments. Thank you, Emmett. Your condition is unchanged. Good. If you can but hold out until the end of the coming battle, I'm confident that we'll find the remedy for your affliction. I don't know. It feels like we're kind of hoping I just don't die before I save everybody. Yes, you're right, Abe. The only sub you should buy is for lunch. Buying subs for online stuff isn't worth it. It both risks your channel, you're paying money for bots, and what fun is it? Everybody who's subbed to me or following me is somebody who watches my stuff, which makes it fun. It's no fun if I just have some mindless bots doing it, even though I have like a big number. This aura, what could it be? I don't know. Could you like stare over there and tell me if there's like a beacon from one of the towers? You're saying? We need to just take her in front of all three. There you are, Melicity. The others have gone ahead to reconnoiter? I don't know what that means. They're gonna do something at Gate Town. I think they're gonna like look around. We are to follow shortly. It has been a while, has it not, since the two of us infiltrated Yulmore? Since we faced Lord Wothry, and I felt such fury as I've never felt before. His actions are unconscionable, of course, and any abhorrence I felt for him entirely justified. Yet, mingled with my rage, there was something else. At first I was unsure what it was, but in the course of our struggles, I found the answer. In Wothry's self-righteousness, in his absolute belief that he and he alone is the cure of the world's ill, I saw a reflection of myself, and it brought the memories of all my past follies floating back. He is the vainglorious, ignorant fool I once was, and having shared in his affliction, I feel duty-bound to open his eyes to the truth. You were never that bad, Alfie. You were also, like, 16 or something. Everybody thinks they know the solutions to everything at that age. It's not the same. Whether he will accept it with good graces, with the good graces I did, is another question. He won't. What is it, Reen? Do you sense the light warden? I'm not sure. The aura is different. Perhaps if we were a little closer? I'm telling you, it's Wothry. It is Wothry who's the light warden. This time we're on our way. In any case, let us join our comrades in Gate Town. Felicity, as a precaution, may I ask that you go first to ensure that the path is clear? The closer we are to Yulmore, the more I worry that Reen may be recognized. If you see any prying eyes along the way, pray encourage their owners to look elsewhere. I can do that. I'm saying he's matured a lot. But when he was making the Crystal Braves and all this stuff, he was like 15, 16, something like that. And that is just an age where I think everybody goes through the idea that they know the solution to everything, every problem in the world. It's just part of growing up. While Wothry is clearly well into his adulthood. You okay? Lord Wothry, we hear, we obey. I don't know what they're doing. It looks like a really messed up version of a dance. I'm gonna have Katla with us. What the hell is that? Look at that animation! Oh. I don't know. saying? War3, Light Warden. Do you wanna talk to me? No. Okay. Are there more people? Delirious youth, yeah. What? You hail the civilian, but he does not respond, and continues his incoherent rambling. I don't like this at all. Water definitely has some abilities that are twisted. We already know he has some ability to control people, like his thing is definitely at least partial brainwashing. Euphoric youth. Long live Lord Wothry! Long live Lord Wothry! Alright. At least you are not hostile. I have a feeling Yulmore is gonna be a little bit messed up when we show up there. Considering it's a special day, I think we should only ride around on Katla today. Because it's Easter and Katla is dressed up and we should celebrate that. I bribed her with no little wet food to apologize for dressing her up like this. Beautiful man. What's happening? What's wrong with everyone? Oh look, this one is running around trying to talk to people. Our mission hath begun on a strange note. It really has. Ah, good of you to join us. I was debating whether to warn you, but it's too late now. I take it you noticed the people behaving strangely along the path? It's more of the same here. Istola and Alisei are investigating as we speak. Let's wait and see what they have to say. Yes. Sauces. I'll take this. I got some raisins. I'll eat those. Nothing of that looked yummy to me. But raisins are always yummy. Urian J is trying to make sense of the strange phenomenon afflicting the residents of Gate Town. Again, we got that, like, that pounding music. It's not everybody, but it is a lot.
Strange. Passing strange.
It's very strange.
By their behavior, we may safely assume that they are under Vorthry's mind control. Yet the extent of the effect seemeth to vary dramatically between subjects. It is far too pronounced to be attributed simply to the vagaries of innate magical resistance.
It's the bread. Those who have been longer, who's been eating the thing the ladies bring out. That's the stuff.
Curiouser and curiouser. We met with no trouble en route. My thanks for securing the way. But given the state of the townsfolk, I see we were never in any danger of being recognized.
True, but I still met some hostile people on the way.
What can you tell us from here?
I sense a powerful eater in the uppermost reaches of the city.
It's Wothry.
But there's something different about it. Its light is impure.
Because it's Wothry.
We need to get closer.
I'm gonna keep on saying this because this is my hyperfixation right now.
Oh, so
that one's Alfino. Well, unless you're triplets.
Kaishir, what are you doing here?
While I was scouting the area, I noticed a suspicious figure skulking about. So I accosted him, only to have him call me Alfino. I thought it best to bring him along.
You see, that informant who's been feeding secrets to the Crystarium, it's me. See, after you saved my life in Yulmore, I thought about going somewhere far away, but I couldn't just leave, not without paying you back. So I decided to stay here, keep an eye on things, and whenever I spotted something strange, I shared it with your friends.
That took no small amount of courage. Well done.
I assume you saw what happened here.
Right, so an airship flew in a bit ago, and not long after, Vorfrey starts ranting and raving. You could hear him from all the way out here. Geezer was doing his nut, shouting and screaming like someone had nicked his pie.
'Tis like the airship bore the soldiers sent to thwart our efforts in Armorang.
So eventually the yelling dies down, and then this hot, sticky wind comes blowing through. Now that's when everyone went funny. No, everyone but me. Well, me and a couple of newcomers, though even they started mumbling about Vorfrey after a while. Not as bad as the rest, mind you.
Because they haven't had as much of the weird bread they keep on giving.
There's something I need Reen to see.
Yep.
This was among the townfolk's food stores.
Oh, that's just meal. Yulmore doles the stuff out.
No, it couldn't be. I know what it is.
And it is?
It's Sin Eater. Meal is made out of Sin Eater.
Oh.
So it is. In limited quantities, it may have little effect on an average individual. Yet if one were to consume it regularly, over a period of several years, I suspect it would do far, far more than merely nourish the body.
That Vorfrey wieldeth power over Sin-Eaters is known. Could it be that those who partake of their flesh do thereby render themselves susceptible to his influence? 'Twould serve to explain why the town's newer arrivals succumbed less quickly than those raised on a diet of meal.
He's been rounding up sin-eaters and feeding them to people. Altering them mouthful by mouthful, all to stop them answering back. There are desperate souls out there killing themselves to escape turning. This is unforgivable. An atrocity.
These Sin-Eaters. What if they are not simply rounded up? Do you remember what we were told when first we came to the city? Many enter, but none leave.
So those who would, instead of being kicked out, they're made into Sin-Eaters and made into food?
To this paradise built upon the bones of the poor.
So the people of Gaytown are eating the Sin-Eater version of the people of Gaytown.
Beyond forgiveness. Evil.
Exactly, see, Alfie?
It's highly probable that the Light Warden is waiting for us somewhere in there.
You would know what
and
near.
I'm all for going after it. But our enemies know our faces. They know that we are coming, and they will not let us through without a fight. Like it or not, the time for stealth is past. Now, my friend, if you would be so good as to lead the charge.
Right away. I would very happily go and smack that fat bastard with something really painful. I would have to get a new stick for it though, because I don't want to touch him with my pretty one. Alright. Let's hear what everybody has to say. My heart is gripped by an unshakable sense of foreboding. Let us proceed with all care. But yeah, based on what they said is, when people are voted into the city, because they never return, but we know they don't necessarily always stay there forever. Like, their patrons keep them for some amount of time, but I have a feeling they then let them go. And anyone who isn't valuable to Yulmore anymore is turned and made into meal. And that's really fucked up. And I love it. That's so dark. We are like to encounter Ranjit again. One can only hope he's still licking his wounds. Yet even without him, Yulmore is eminently defensible city, as it doubtlessly gleamed during our visit. When Lester set foot inside a wall, I almost mistook it for dear old Limsa. But it is full of unpleasant surprises, all of which is a long way of saying, be on your guard. Yeah, the artist was very lucky to be thrown out. The uppermost level of the city houses Vothri's chamber. He must keep the warden close. Yes, the warden. I'm sure of it. Meal is sin eaters. Wicked white, we all scoffed the stuff without a second thought. I never got near as much as the others, but ugh. The bitter greens and bony fish I got by on don't seem so bad no more. I'm fine, Melicity. Shaking with fury, but fine. Let's go. I like her. That Vothri should so brazenly exert his influence over the people bespeaks his desperation. He will not go quietly. What do you say, Mr. Fearful Man? What's happening? What's wrong with everyone? Long may you reign. Do you respond to this? He's a lord, long live Lord Vothri. Okay, so you are happily brainwashed. People up here seem to be slightly more okay. So I'm guessing these are newer arrivals, perhaps. Alright, Alfie, you got a job to do. When we step through the gates, we shall find another place of hedonistic pleasure. Remember, we're a battlefield. If you're prepared for this, then let us sally forth. Yes. I plan to do just that. By the way, I'm sorry I keep on, like, breathing in hard. My nose is being a mess.
I can feel it. A dark presence in my domain. It's them! The villains who would sow chaos in my perfect paradise! Keep them away from me! I command you! Keep them away! Long live Lord Vothri.
He would use his own people as shields.
This area is older than Gatetown. There are bound to be far more civilians under Vothri's control. But they do not act of their own free will, and we must not harm them.
As if we ever would. Press on with Alphino. We'll hold off the civilians and join you as soon as we can.
Thank you. I hope Alfie has now decided to reconsider his idea of helping 4-3 see the right path. Because this is so much worse than Alfie ever was. Alfie was arrogant. 4-3 is just absolutely insane. He's just a pure monster. Do no more than is necessary to subdue the civilians.
Try and stop me!
Keep it up!
Okay. We're wasting time, Marine. We hold them here while the others press on. Alright. I like these. These are handy. Makes it a little bit easier to recognize who is speaking what. I still wish these get a little bit slower. How have carried you, the rest of you, with me?
May the 12 guide you.
To remind them of their own, remember, avoid harming them wherever possible. Do my best.
I fear.
There is no end to them. Uri and Jay, would you care to make a stand? Gladly. Will the fight press on with the others when the opportunity does arise? Okay. The way is clear. Come on, you two. Okay, Uri and Jay can handle this. We found it, more of them. We're almost through. Right, my turn to make a heroic stand. As soon as there's a lull, push on.
Pay me back later.
Now, Melicity, into the tower. Oh, the gestures from before. Alright. Let's do this. Apologies, friends, but you've reached a dead end and on this sorry track. Something I can't even read them. See. Okay, and on the sorry track, there's no turning back. We have a good life here, see, and we're not about to lose it, but fair spare will give you a good death.
Show's over!
And back to the side splitter. But at least you'll die laughing.
I'll break your funny bone!
Heal you up, buddy. Poor things. They're going up against two healers. We might take a while to kill them. We're never gonna die.
A gift for you!
We move away from the carpentry. I hope we didn't kill them. I mean, they're probably brainwashed too. Let us climb to the canopy. From there, we'll take the crown lift. I'm sorry, you two. So many stairs. Still more soldiers. Lead them to me and press on. All right. On I go. I need to find the elevator and get up. Oh shit.
You will find my master in his chamber.
Uh-huh. Can I go there, please? I don't want to fight you.
But only should you kill me this day. And you will not.
You're one of his puppets too.
You may think me under his spell, but I uphold Lord Vorthry's ideals of my own volition.
Ah, so you're just stupid.
Man is an inherently flawed creature. In his vain pursuit of righteousness, he but sows the seeds of future conflict. Thus, have I chosen to place my hopes upon he who has transcended men, upon he who is unbound by the vagaries of conscience. But enough talk. I am a soldier, and you are my enemy. Come, let us settle this once and for all.
Let's do this. Ever since I submitted to my master's authority, I have been naught but a weapon. Why is the dialogue so fast? No. I really wish it wasn't. Dude, suck. Okay, and then he's gonna jump to one of the sides, so I wanna be around the middle. There we go. Basically, I actually wanna stay as close to him as I can. I exist only to destroy, and to destroy you, I will. I have some terrible news for you, buddy. Oh, that's new. That is new. Why are there flames everywhere? There. This is good. Suck. We'll just go with this. And accept that this is gonna hurt. It's time we settle this villain. Oh, honey. I have some terrible news for you. I mean, the good news is this fight actually takes long enough time that maybe somebody will be able to catch up with me. So I don't have to face War 3 alone. But do I want to face War 3 with somebody? One here. And then here. And now I want to go here. See? I'm getting good at this. Is when you have only like 3 attacks basically to use, it gives you some time to focus on not dying to things. What was that? Right here. Right here. Oh, that's gonna be annoying. If you would pass me, you must endure all that I've learned on the battlefield. For I am weapon forced in the fire of war. Oh, the shit. I don't know how to deal with that. Did I have like a shield? Oh, I can kill the heads. I'm being stupid, I'm being stupid, I'm being stupid. Oh, thankfully the snake flames are actually really slow. Die a little bit faster. Ah, there you are, my precious girls. See, there's my favorite emote. I might end up updating it with my new looks, but keep obviously the eyes and the oh. Are you alright, Melisty? Fine. The citizen appeared to have calmed down for a moment. I can only assume Wathri is otherwise engaged. Let's get to the upper level while we can. Yes. Oh, I don't like the sound of that. He's eating the Sin Eater. He ripped one of the angel things into pieces, I think.
Lord Vorthri! Your reign of tyranny is at an end! For too long you have preyed upon the desperation of the poor. Now you will answer for the suffering you have caused! And if you harbor even a shred of remorse, I beseech you to use your powers to redress the balance for the future of all in Norvrant.
No, it can't be. This is wrong. It's wrong.
He's the Light Warden.
The Warden. It's not just a Sin Eater. It's a man.
I knew it. That is the Warden and... Oh.
Remorse? For the future of all? What nonsense is this? There is no justice but mine. No future but mine. No will but mine. It is preordained. I was born to deliver this wretched world.
You just want a full owl on us. Oh.
Me? Unseated? No. It's impossible. Inconceivable. Absurd. I am a great and wise king. Greatest and wisest. I reign from on high.
You're right, Shinro. It is not Horror Game Friday.
I will not be brought low by maggots like you!
I think Final Fantasy saw the game we played last Friday and saw how traumatic it was and figured like, oh, I can up the ante a bit without being counted as a horror game. Alfie, there is no fixing this one.
Oh, yes, of course. I can begin again. Rebuild my paradise once I finish my dinner.
Yes. You just ate the foot.
Stop him! Thancred, stop him!
I knew there was a face on him! Remember, what was it, like 2-3 streams ago? When he was sitting there, I was like, oh, it's like he has a face under his arm. Well, we found the face. The face is actually a face. This is really messed up.
Where did he go?
I don't know. Wherever he went is not good.
In the heavens?
Did Vorthri do that?
Wow. That kind of looks like the thing above. It looks like the thing in Heavensward. We must give chase. If all else fails, just grab me and sling me up there.
Wait! That is Mount Golg, the highest peak in Calusia. It lies on the other side of a sheer cliff, and much as I wish it were otherwise, it is beyond our reach for now. But even if it weren't, there are people here who need our help.
Oh, Alphino.
Please, even if it's only to tend to their wounds.
I'll help too. But yeah, he honestly does not.
Thank you.
Need my permission.
I don't know if it will work, but if Vorthri's hold over the people is rooted in light, I might be able to reverse its effects. Will you let me try?
Of course. We'd be grateful for any help you can provide.
Well then, if it's decided, let's all get to work.
Abe asks, remember when you were just killing Ifrit or collecting 3 apples for people? Well, that evolved a bit, eh? Yeah. Simpler times. When primals were the only thing we had to deal with. Well then. Good news, Melisty. It would seem that Reen is indeed able to reverse the effect of Wathry's influence. Even as we speak, she tends to the afflicted in turn, the problem being there's no end to them. We're trying to provide what relief we can to those who are waiting and would appreciate your help if you're willing. Sure. I'm a healer. It's kinda part of my job. You can now attune to the Aetheryte in Yulmore. Let's do that. In fact, let's do that right now before we talk to him again. Because otherwise I will forget and get really annoyed when I have to run all the way up here again. Secret has a task for you. So, here is some dream powder. We'll administer it to the enthralled to keep them calm until they can receive proper attention. I would appreciate if you could assist with this task. Now those affected are scattered all over the city. I suggest starting your search at the derelicts and working your way up. When you're done, be sure to let Reen know. Make sure to let Reen know. Yes. We want to go here. Hey, Storage. I am here to give you some dream powder. Oh, Lord Wathry, you're my daily meal. Let me just give you a little bit of dream powder. Good, good, good. We just want all of you to go snoozing. Okay, then is in the understory. Up there. Oh. It hurts. Please, Lord Wathry, take away the pain. You're the kind soul who saved me from falling to my death. My mistress, she's been injured. Please help her, I beg you. Yes. Of course. What is this? It's sleep powder. She's sleeping. A medicine to help her rest while she awaits treatment, you say? Oh, thank you so much. When she began acting strangely, I didn't know what to do. I wonder if the couple who hired us in Alfie are here somewhere. They seemed quite lovely, even though they were brainwashed. But the strange part of their behavior now makes sense. Oh, stop, trespassers, sullying our paradise. Oh. No, you're gonna take a nap. Oh, where did you fly to? My sweet canary. What happened? Oh, there you are, Melicity. I've just finished aiding this man. Now for the next one. I put some to sleep. More out in the derelicts and below, you say? So many of them. But when Philly entrusted this power to me, I won't rest until I've helped everyone. I can I'll go see the wounded. I'm sure Alfino and Alice would appreciate the help. And should you find other enthralled civilians, please see that they're brought to me. Yeah. I should go check out the wounded. I'm a healer, so that's more of my specialty. Less in the brainwash department.
You're going to be all right.
I think that's the last of them.
We've done all we can for the wounded. As for the rest...
Oh, there they are.
Aren't you Alfino? The painter boy? What in the world is going on? Did something happen to us?
Let me handle this.
Mm-hmm.
Citizens of Yulmore, what I'm about to tell you will come as a shock. Indeed, you may be loath to believe it, but if you trust the evidence of your senses, it is my hope that you will listen and accept the truth, unpalatable though it may be. Vorthri is a sin-eater. Everything he offered, everything he promised, was a lie.
They're not taking it well, and who could blame them?
Are you saying we were Vorthri's puppets all this time?
When you attacked us, you were not yourselves. That much is true. But your conduct prior to that moment was your own. Vorthri's unnatural charisma does not absolve you of all responsibility. Of your own free will, you came to this city and gave yourselves over to its pleasures. And in the course of this, if you mistreated those less fortunate than you, then that too was of your own free will. It is not for me to judge you, but for your victims, for history, for your conscience. You have dreamed a twisted dream, but now you are awake. You may yet share this world of ours. Join with us and each other, that we might begin anew. We've lost so many already. We dare not lose any more. I have said my piece. My thanks for giving me the chance. There is nothing more to be done here. Let us go after Vorthri.
Is there anything we can do to help? You risked your lives to bring us to our senses, and I, for one, hope to repay that debt. Begin anew, as you said.
Vorthri has fled to Mount Gulg, and we mean to pursue him. Do any of you know the way?
The only way to Mount Gulg is over the Bright Cliff. Have you an airship?
There's a lot of them
We
here.
will contemplate flight only as a last resort. Were we to come under attack whilst airborne, we would have little hope of defending ourselves. If at all possible, we would prefer to travel by land. Is there a way?
Well, the ladder is the only way up and down the cliff, but it hasn't moved in a long time. In the old days, it was operated by the mining folk who lived at the top. After the flood, it saw less and less use, and when Lord Vorthry took control, it was abandoned altogether.
So we somehow need to get the ladder working again.
It moves by means of a talos, if that's any help. But good luck repairing that.
We actually know how to repair those.
Talos? Did someone say Talos? You know all about them, don't you, dearest? If anyone can get this lift moving, it's you.
Well, perhaps. But see here.
Oh, yes. If you want the golem restored, you may leave it to my husband. For he happens to be the heir to Daedalus Stoneworks, foremost makers of Talos, whose contracts include the renowned mining venture of Armoreng.
Well, it's been years and years since I had anything to do with it. I can't just pick up a hammer and set to work.
You're gonna have to.
You can't.
No, that's not what I... It's just... All right, I will take a look at the Talos. But beyond that, I make no promises. Those with strong backs, come with me. I'll need help dragging the damn thing out of the storehouse.
Well done, brother.
Fun fact, Daedalus made the Talos in Creed and Greek myths.
Come, my friend. We have work to do.
I do remember Daedalus is the one who made, like, the Minotaur's labyrinth? He was also the father of Icarus. I did not know he made the Talos. Well, things have really evolved. We are gonna take a 2-minute break. So, I will be right back with you guys. Alright. Now we're back. Let's see what Alfie has to say. Alfino eyes glisten with joy. Oh, honey. The ladder is situated to the north and west of Ride. Let us make our way there, Malicity. I'm so happy he's happy. This actually went really well. Much better than I actually expected. I was kind of expecting all the people to just revolt and become super angry. So I'm glad it actually was not like that. Now we need to go this way. I'm guessing that's the ladder. That is indeed mighty tall. Sometimes I wish I could turn off battle music because there's such a pretty music in a lot of these areas. Alright. I was gonna say, this doesn't look that high, but when I'm here, and I can't even look up to the top. Hey, Dulia. To see my darling Chai so engrossed in his work, I think I'm falling in love again. First thing first, a 50-point inspection wouldn't do to have them falling to pieces now. Why are you standing there gawking? There's a lot to be done, so go on, make yourself useful. The ladder is a sturdy piece of engineering, but much may go wrong after 20 years of this use. Let us be doubly thorough with its maintenance. Yeah. I would very much like to not fall to our death. Just saying, it would be fun to not do that. Bottom rung, they call this place. How very apt. Apparently, it used to be a control center for the ladder and a bustling hub of transport. Its glory days are far behind it. Malicity, dost thou see yonder pairs of tullets? For a blessing, they were found to be in good repair. Master Chai prepares to activate them as we speak. With our arcana knowledge, Yistola and I will serve as his assistants. At the appointed hour, we shall imbue the golems with ether. Other, meanwhile, attend to the ladder itself, which hath too long lain neglected. Extensive maintenance will be needed ere it can move again, as well as myriad materials with which to perform it. I have a feeling I know what my job is gonna be. If thou art willing, we would prevail upon thee to produce lumber. Yea, my things, Malicity, directly to the south. Thou wilt find a dry dock, Venmon's yard. Pray see if thou can persuade the folk there to part with some lumber for our cause. If you say so? If that is my job, then I will go obtain some lumber. It's gonna be so nice to see this area get rid of this ugly ass sky. So everything is not this kinda thirsty yellow. It's amazing how they managed to make the light look thirsty. That takes some artistic skill. Now, who handles the lumber in this area? Hello, Irvi? Oh, there's Sinner. Haven't seen you around here before. New to Gate Town, I take it. If you need lumber for a shack, you come to the right place. We can do the building for you too, though that will cost extra. Actually, I need a lot of lumber for the lift. You want lumber to restore the ladder? Why in the world would anyone want to do that? If you don't have the coin, last you could do is come up with a believable excuse. But look, I'm not one to turn folk away. I'll give you your lumber if you do me a favor in return. I have the coin. I just finished taking stock of our supply and was about to do another round for good measure. I want you to do the counting instead. We'll see if your total matches mine. Now some of the lumber's lying about the yard, but most of it is kept in the storehouse. For these you can just ask Githrill for the number. Here, I'll lend you some writing material so you can take notes. Alright. Take stock of the supply of lumber at the shipyard. What you learn can be reviewed in your key items. Well, start with Githrill. How many are in there? Taking stock for Irvaith, are you? Well, last I counted, we had 68 planks in the storehouse here. 9 of those were rotted through, though, so we tossed them out. Oi, Githrill, another load just arrived. 13 planks all told, but 1 damaged. It's only good for kindling now. Right, then, bring the goods one here, and be sure to let Irvaith know as well. Ooh. So, how many planks does that make now? You're writing down those numbers anyway, right? I'm sure you can work it out. Okay. I'm gonna just go and gather up all the numbers and then we're gonna figure this out. That way I think it's gonna be way easier than to calculate each and every one and then go to the new place. There we have a lumber stack. You got 24 planks in the stack. Alright. And 11 over here. Okay. Now I should be able to go here. Lumber note. Oh. Okay. So first we had 11. I have a calculator. Then we had 24. Okay, then we had 68, but 9 were discarded. Then 13 were delivered, and 1 of them is damaged. So all in all, 106. Down are you? So how many planks did you count? 106. Ah, that's exactly what I counted. How? Because we got a shipment while I was gathering the numbers, meaning it was not here when you were counting. Thank you for your help, friend. Taking stock fair puts me to sleep, but it has to be done. As promised, I'll give you your lumber. What do you need it for anyway? The Talos lift. You were serious about the ladder. I'll be damned. In that case, please let us help with the work. With shipwrights with no ship to build, only shacks. While it's a living, we all itch to do something greater. This fellow, you say, says in charge, you reckon he would mind the likes of us barging in on his project? I think he would welcome the help. Wonderful! I'll round up the lads and lasses and we'll head over to the ladder, along with all the lumber you need. Perfect! Everyone's happy just to be able to do something. That batters their world a little bit. That's good. And we just need to get up there to the crystal floating thing. I do appreciate that Vothri's kind of form of Lightworthen makes him look like a messed up sheriff, basically. He has tiny wings and he flies stupidly. He's just all sorts of messed up. I think it's hilarious. Urian J, I got the thing. Ah, thou art the return. Were thou able to procure the lumber? Yeah? Well, well, to secure not only the material, but the eager cooperation of the ship right beside, their expertise shall greatly avail our effort. Master Chai, own efforts have not been without struggle. I mean, poor guy doesn't quite know what to do. But he hath proven himself to be a determined soul. I doubt not but that the work shall be completed ere long, and we may continue on our way once more. That is good. Though it hath been years in the making, at long last do the people stand united in defiance of the world's fate, their hopes spurring us ever onward towards journey's end. Whatever may await us, when thou takest those final steps, I pray that it shall be with a smile upon thy face. Urian-J, I think I'm gonna die. He's saying, I have a really bad feeling about what's gonna happen. So I don't know. Urian-J is wearing a pensive look. Ah, but prematurely do I give myself to sentimental musing. Many more pressing concerns demand our attention. Not the least which is the matter of how we might reach the mountain, detached from the land as it is. For the present, it would appear we have matter here well in hand. Perhaps thou should take thine ease for a time. Thou will need every ounce of thine strength for the trials ahead. Yeah. Can I take a nap? I probably would do great with a nap. Saying, if we can have Katla like lay down there and then I can just snuggle up with her.
Would you look at that? The citizens of Yulmore engaging in what can only be described as manual labor. Who would have thought it possible?
It's amazing.
Do you know
what
the
mortals
most
can do?
reliable way to deal with those who stubbornly refuse to see reason?
No?
You conquer them. Crush them under heel. Such was the trusted method of Alec, and one still favored by Garlemald.
He founded both of those empires.
The easy part. The true challenge begins once the dust has settled, quenching the glowing embers of animosity and maintaining a semblance of peace. This requires the conqueror to treat the conquered with dignity, and the conquered to let bygones be bygones, a difficult feat to achieve.
Mm-hmm.
But you have achieved just that, to my considerable surprise.
That was all, Alfie.
It's a compliment. Take it.
Thank you.
Ah, the vibrant energy that fills the air when like-minded souls gather. To think back on that time before time, fair brings a tear to the eye. What? You thought ancient beings like us incapable of crying? Well, rest assured that if your heart can be broken, then so can mine. Back when the world was whole, we had family, friends, loves. Men knew peace and contentment, and with our adamant souls, we could live for an age. There was no conflict born of want or disparity. Our differences paled into insignificance next to all we had in common. And then there was Amarant. Never was a city more magnificent. From the humblest streets to the highest spires, she fairly gleamed. Not that you would remember any of this.
Remember? How would I remember? Huh. Am I from that time? He said 3 survived. Am I one of the 3? We just have like a really bad case of amnesia?
The point is, the world of old was a far better place than what we have now. I believe you would like it, having witnessed the things you have.
I would love to see it. But I wouldn't want to lose everything here.
You are of the source. Unlike the half-men here, you stand only to gain. Should you survive the remaining calamities, you will become our equal. A complete existence in a complete world. But such talk is a pleasure for later. Back to work, hero. Ah, there was one thing I had meant to ask. How well do you know the Exarch? Has he ever deigned to show you what hides beneath the cowl?
I have a really strong feeling it's Gara.
Never? Even to you? How very interesting.
Just because he's the only one I know
I
of in the
enjoy
tower.
working out what
Or
it
he's
means.
one of the clone
Until
of...
next time.
Sunday, like Sunday had children. Unat and something something. It could also be a clone of the boy.
Oh, I knew you could do it, dearest. I never doubted you for a moment.
But if we lose all this side world, these Talos were never made on the source. That's their own ingenuity, stories and culture and ideas.
It's alive.
Yeah.
I don't know if you remember, but when we first met in this world, I was all but spent. I never thought to wonder why until now. I think it all just got to be too much. The guilt of causing the flood. Knowing everyone hated me. But the worst thing was the solitude. Time wears you down, aye. But solitude eats away at you. It was this close to finishing me off. But as bad as it got, and as empty as I felt, I can't even begin to imagine what it must be like for Emmett Selk. All of which is a long way of saying, don't make a choice that leaves you alone. Nothing is worth that. Especially not eternity.
Exactly. And we've seen this time and time again. Just the original scholar stories about this.
Glad tidings, my friend. The ladder lives again.
The 3 of us have been invited to do the honors. Are you up for it? Of course, if you're worried that the whole thing might come crashing down, we can always find someone else.
No. I'm going on the elevator. But yeah, even the Tonberry story
That's the
is
spirit.
like the
Come on, then.
Tonberries aren't evil. They became evil over their time being locked in the Wondrous Palace for like 1500 years.
We rode the ladder too, my comrades and I. Once upon a time.
Oh?
Watched the horizon grow, and the town shrink below us. Awed and terrified in equal measure. We ascended without a word, the silence broken only by the rhythm of the gears. No one but me remembers that day. Remembers our journey and our end. Retread the path. Seek, and you may yet find.
Cat's awake. So, we're at the top. Oh, it does not let me throw myself off the edge. I wanted to see if I could jump down. Hey, Alfie. And here we finally are, at top rung. The others should arrive ere long. Alfino, Melisty, come up here. There's something I need you to see. Oh? What could this be about? Oh, is he like... He's like all the way up there? Sure. That appears to be a village. Oh yeah, there's a village there. There's a village, Melisty, over to the northeast. So there is. Yet after 2 decades without the ladder in operation, I would not be surprised if such an isolated settlement had long since been abandoned. I mean, where would they go? Nor I, but what was before I spied someone leave it and proceed to head in our direction, all the while trying to remain unseen. Whoever this mysterious person is, they should still be out there. Go on, take a look, Melicity. Huh. Let's see if you can find them. Somebody sneaking somewhere. This is as much as I can zoom in. That's a shoe bill. That's not what I'm looking for at all. Am I? Looking? The creature stares at you unflinchingly. This probably isn't the mysterious person, I'll say so. No, but it's one scary looking bird. Oh, oh! Hello. You have located the mysterious person. However, it seems he has likewise spotted you and hurriedly turned back to the village. I think we should go over and say hello. I would propose bringing some nice cakes from Yulmore, but considering the Sin Eater situation in the food there, best not. There's someone, right? And they were spying on us. Personally, I don't feel comfortable not knowing who they are. What do you say, we investigate? I'm curious too, I must admit, and I dare say we have a bit of a time ere the other ascend. Is settled then. Let's head to the village and see if it's indeed inhabited. Well, it's at least inhabited by one person. Let's go find them. I should also eat some raisins. southeast. Somewhere over there. I'm gonna have to take my time eventually here to gather up, I think. Well, the smoke. And food. Food has been hung out to dry in the sun, and quite recently, by your reckoning. Yeah, there's definitely people living here. The crates and barrels are laden with unknown content. I could have sworn I heard a noise. Hello? We hear faint sound from inside the building, however the door refuses to budge. Oh, they barred the door, didn't they? Maybe something around this house? There's something I'm supposed to look at, but I'm not sure what it is. There is nothing around this house. Hey, Nick! Nothing around this house. Not seeing anything around this house either. Anything around the shed? No. Guys? There's something I'm supposed to see and I can't see it. Like, I feel it should be this thing. But that is not there. I'm not seeing any of the, like, shimmers on the ground. Can I get into any of the houses? Not into you. Oh, maybe I can actually get into this house. It has the big doors. Yes. Half empty cup. The cups are half empty or half full, depending on how you see things. Behind the counter, a kettle bubbles steadily over the stove. There are people living here. It's very obvious people are living here. Please just come out and talk to us. What news, Melicity? Were you able to find anything of note? People are definitely still living here. Indeed, while there are no one to be seen, it's plain that this village is anything but abandoned. If the villagers are trying to conceal themselves, they are doing a rather poor job of it. But if they don't wish to be seen, what are we to do? Well, explain why we're here, see if they'll come out. Door opened. I say, aren't you the ones who saved my life? Yeah, he is familiar. Isn't this the artist? You're Tristol, the artist from Yulmore. You remembered ever since we parted ways. I worried for you, bound for the city as you were. Never did I imagine that we would meet again, and here of all places. We could say the very same thing to you, my friend. I'm glad to see you hale and whole. But tell me, what is this village? This is Amity, a settlement made up of those who survived being exiled from Yulmore. Oh. As I wandered the wilds, I chanced to cross paths with an inhabitant of these parts. He took me through a secret tunnel which led to the top of the bright cliff. I've been here ever since. Life is hard, but we know a semblance of peace. Well, we did at any rate, until Mount Gulag broke away from the earth. Then just as suddenly the ladder started moving again. And you feared whoever was coming up would threaten your lives? Aye, but I see now there's no cause for concern. Will you tell me what has brought you here? Well, the mountain. Moving. Things have gotten quite complicated. Did you happen to eat any of the meal? So Vothri is a sin-eater, and he fled to Mount Gulg. It's a strange tale, but I have no reason to doubt your word. I owe you my life. If there's anything I can do to help, you need but say the word. Your help would be most welcome, Tristol. To begin with, we request your people permission to reconnoiter the area? What does reconnoiter mean? Is it like to explore? Is it like the action of reconnaissance? If we are to confront Vothri, we must find a way to reach Mount Gulg. Of course, you hardly need our permission to be here. I will tell the others about you and yours. Now, we haven't much to offer in the way of hospitality, but our village is at your disposal. Please use it as you see fit in your quest. Thank you. That's very kind. More so than the revelation that Vothri is a sin-eater, I'm surprised that the free citizen of Yulmore came together to work on the ladder. Is it possible for people to change so quickly? I mean, they did fix the ladder. I'm pleased to see that the villagers are no longer wary of us. I shall take the opportunity to ask about Mount Gulg. Ah, so the other people are out. Nice. LSA is eager to get on with the task. So am I. Yet another hapless soul that Alphino saved from mortal danger. I see some things never change. At any rate, it seems that brother has a mind to linger. Meanwhile, I have mind for us to explore. Melicity and I are going to scout out the area. We'll be back in a while. Oh, very well then. Just take care out there. Take care out there. If you sense even the slightest danger, pray turn back at once. You'll be fine. Hey, Bernard. There's nothing fun to do around here. There are no sweets, no toys, just dirt, rock, and more dirt. Such is life, I fear, in this place. Is anyone in there now? Yeah. Come on in and sit yourself down. We don't stand on ceremony here in Amity. Greetings, traveler. I realize Amity is not the most well-known settlement, so feel free to ask any questions you might have. Oh, perfect. You're the lore person. What do you do here? Oh, whatever is needed. Back in Yulmore, however, I used to work as a chef. Right up until I made a dish with some free citizen deemed bland and uninspired. The next thing I knew, I was dumped outside with scraps and left to rot. But I survived, and rumors of other survivors led me here to Amity. I may have slipped from the lap of luxury, but not compared to the freedom I feel now. No executioner's blade hanging over me every time I prepare a meal. Yeah. What kind of a place is this? Those who know their history say it was once a thriving center for trade between Yulmore and the dwarves. But that was over 100 years ago. Whatever ties survived the flood were later severed completely when Lord Vothri came into power and Amity was abandoned by both sides. I would be surprised if more than a handful of people believe the latter, even know if a handful of people below the latter even know this town exists anymore. Which you have to admit was the perfect situation for a collective of exiles and fugitives just looking to be left alone. Yeah, you people came up with a really good plan. Oh, hello. Be gentle with those you meet here, traveler. We all been through a lot, some more than others, and we survive by looking out for each other. Of course, I'm not gonna go and abuse anybody. If you're thinking of staying here, know that life in Amity is hard and often dangerous. You will find no luxuries as you would in Yulmore, but you will feel alive. Seems like a fair trade. Though I doubt there's gonna be luxuries in Yulmore anymore, considering like the changes. Surely they will have to change and adapt eventually. The path diverges. Let's split up so we can cover more ground. I'll go east if you would be so kind to head west. We can aim to meet at the foot of the mountain, taking notes of what we see along the way. In a short while then. Of course he would go to the east where the town is, the more interesting area. I shouldn't have let her pick. Oh well, let's see what we find. A nice road. At least the parts of it that aren't like broken. They did say the dwarves were somewhere? Oh. But we find this a sin eater. Yay! So I wonder if the dwarves are actually in this area. I also know there is, if I go here, there is like a whole place down here. I haven't been yet. And as it feels like we're reaching the end of the release story, I wonder if that one is actually meant to be like post-release content. Ooh. Now there's two of them. Guys, what does venery mean? I mean, this is forgiven thievery, like I get that, but venery. What sin is that? Be pride? I need somebody, like, I need to hire somebody as a mod that only has the job of, like, telling me what words mean. I don't know. Man, that thing is high up. That looks like wood, but it has a name. Nick does not volunteer. You wound me, Nick. Why would you not volunteer to be my walking, talking dictionary?
You're a sight for sore eyes. I don't know about you, but I bumped into quite a few sin eaters out there.
Oh, venery is sexual desire and act? Makes sense.
You too, then. It seems the closer we get to Mount Gulg, the more of them there are.
Oh, venereal disease, the sexual disease. Yeah, I should have... I've heard that word before. That makes sense. So it's basically, yeah, lust.
Looks a lot bigger from here, doesn't it?
Yeah, it does.
If I were Vorthri, the first thing I'd do is surround myself with as many sin eaters as I could lay my hands on.
Mm-hmm.
And judging by the number we've already faced, his lordship is of the same mind.
Let's hope Alisay never becomes the enemy. Because she's gonna be one scary enemy.
But first things first. We need to determine if climbing is even an option. The more I look, the less likely it seems.
Yeah.
Y'shtola is right to be worried. But flying may be our only choice after all.
I mean, I'm not seeing it connected anywhere.
There you are. Master Alphino was afeard you had met with some misfortune.
Oh, hey, Exarch.
Urianger. And you too, Exarch. What brings you here?
I wish to observe the final struggle with my own eyes. I arrived at Bottom Rung too late to accompany you, but I was in time to join Urianger and the others. Come, let us see how this unfolds.
Indeed. Oh, there's a lot of them.
Well, it seems flying is off the table.
If we have learned that much, then the Machina have served their purpose.
Mm-hmm.
Ah, so that's what they were for. Wasteful, but effective.
It would seem our foe will not be reached by land or air. We must needs withdraw to consider another course.
So, our options are either
Master
teleportation...
Alphino waiteth for us at Top Rung. Thither should we make our way.
Catapult? Like, I still vote for the catapult. Could just try to shoot it down. Or shoot us up. All of the Sin-Eaters are just gonna be so confused to see a Lalafell just flee. Won't be able to respond as we get yeeted. Oh. Umbra is there. Let's get that crystal. So what is this? You look like... Oh. So you're just sentient planks. Good to know. I was wondering if it was like a stick insect. I have a student who's been looking at a book on bugs. Hey! We found the dwarves! But yeah, I have a student that was looking at like a book about bugs, and pretty much went and showed me all the bugs that look like other things than bugs, which is kind of neat. So things that look like leaves and sticks and flowers. There were some like really pretty bugs there. And I'm not one for bugs. But even I was having like second thoughts at time, go like, oh, that's actually kind of nice. I'm also like massively arachnophobic. So I have fear of all bugs, but spiders are especially bad. But jumping spiders are slowly, very slowly, working their way in as not the most horrifying thing on the planet. If I see them on video. So I don't know what I would do if I would meet them in person. But on video, they have cute eyes. I'm told you went ahead to scout out the volcano. I don't suppose some grappling hooks would suffice? Maybe. All that grinding and shaking. I was afraid the lift floor would fall out from underneath me. But it didn't, so it's all good. Soon after you left, you should arrive in Amity with Urianger and the Exarch. I'm glad they were able to find you. Forgive us our delay, the Exarch arrived, and we took some time to appraise him of our mission. That makes sense. Let's say hi to they, then. Oh, don't mind us, we're just taking in the sights. Ah, such exhilarating ride. And such a magnificent view. Nothing in Yulmore compares to it. Yeah, just wait till you see the night sky. It's gonna blow your mind. Thus are we all gathered. Though Reen, I'm afraid, did not much enjoy the ascent. Concerned for my health, are you? Indeed, we are all a little far from the Crystarium, but rest assured this old man can muster up another wind for what is to come. That's good. Don't go dying on me. I didn't expect to see the case here, though I suppose it's well within the right. At any rate, it's time to tackle our next little obstacle, finding a way to reach Mount Gulg. For this, we'll need to pull all our heads together. And I got a new weapon for 15. What is my weapon? 409. Is it gonna be a pretty weapon? No, it's not. But rarely they are. Thankfully, I have a way to fix it. There we go. New chest piece. Little bit less excited about that one. It might require some traveling around. LSA will share the finding of your scouting mission with everyone. Yes, please.
In short, there's no path, and the sky is thick with Vorthry's winged devils.
We might consider Amaro, but without extensive training, we cannot hope to contend with the Eaters. Yulmore's airship fleet, meanwhile, consists solely of transport vessels ill-suited for battle. And without the expertise of one such as Sid, we are in no position to attempt a refit.
Oh, it's so frustrating! That wretched mountain should jolly well come back down to Earth!
Now, dearest, we mustn't disturb these good people at their work. We've ridden the ladder and seen the sights. It's past time we took our leave.
The lady may well have the right of it. Mount Gulg will not soon come down to Earth, nor can we compel it to do so. But if the mountain will not come to the land, mayhap the land may be made to come to the mountain. In the form of a Talos. A Talos large enough to reach out and take the volcano in its grasp.
To build such a golem would be an onerous undertaking indeed, yet the principle seemeth sound in itself.
Boulder Dash! No one has ever made one even half that size. Leaving aside the small matter of logistics, which, by the way, would be no small matter, the design would be unimaginably complex. Though, I suppose, if its only function is to cling to the ruddy mountain, perhaps it needn't be. Solid base, firmly rooted to the ground, sacrifice mobility to simplify the construction, reducing materials required. Wait, what am I thinking? We would still need a veritable army of people to do the work. Left to the crew that helped down below, it would take decades, if not a nice round century.
So we need more hands. And what sort of things would these hands be required to do?
Well, let's see. First, we'd need people to procure the stone for the chassis. The rock found near the mountain would suit our purposes well enough. It'd be a simple task to quarry the stuff, but given the stupendous quantity required, we'd need all the help we can get.
We have a lot of friends.
We have friends amongst the miners of Armorain. I will go and petition their aid.
While you do that, I'll make for Mordsuk. I'm sure I'll be able to drum up some support.
Then I shall return to Calusia. From fishers to carpenters, Yulmore is home to all manner of talented folk. I dare say their skills will avail us.
Is there anything else you need?
Shit ton of ether, so fairies?
Well, yes, actually. Magic. Lots of the stuff, as much as possible. To awaken a talus of this size would require an entire congregation of mages.
Maybe a congregation of fairies?
Many among the Knights Blessed are gifted in the arcane arts.
So that.
I will recruit them to our cause.
The Fey folk, too, possess surpassing aptitude in magics. Yet they are not wont to cooperate in the endeavors of men. Leastwise, not without making all manner of mischief. That being the case, I would instead call upon the people of the Crystarium, with thy permission, Exarch.
We are at your disposal, as are our Amaro and Chocobos.
I'm sorry. You mean to tell me you can call on not only the people of Yulmore and the Crystarium, but the Knights Blessed and the Maud, and even those miners?
Hmm?
But that's just about everyone in Ballynorvrand. Who are you people? And how did you come to have so many friends?
It's a very complicated story. But we are the science. The artisan Alfino and his assistant.
Oh, dearest, have you forgotten already? Alfino told us that when we first met.
Actually, that may not have been... never mind.
So, as you can see, you will not want for bodies. I trust you will have your design ready in good time for their arrival. Norvrant is counting on you, heir to Daedalus Stoneworks.
No pressure.
We'll be back as soon as we can, and we'll bring the whole world with us.
That is amazing. We are fetching just everybody.
I take it we will be assisting Master Chai, though I am quite sure he has everything under control.
I mean, somebody has to figure out how to feed all these people, I think. Oh, poor man. Shall we see how we might be of service? Yeah. When he asked for my hand, my husband promised that he would one day build a talus that could take us to the very heavens. And now he'll do it. Yeah, quite literally. Have the design ready, she says. In good time, she says. Does he even understand what's involved? Before I can even attempt to design anything, I need intimate knowledge of the land, the knowledge of locals, lest I heard no one lived here. Actually... What? A village of Yulmore exiles? But these people have every reason to loathe a free citizen like me. They could possibly be willing to cooperate. Oh, this will never work. Never. I never should have fixed that ruddy lift. Never should have written it up here. Never should have. Oh, I can't do it. It's impossible. Oh dear, Darling appears to have lost the plot. But he has it in him. Well, you see, he's the cleverest man I know. He just wants for confidence sometimes. If we were to give him some word of encouragement, I'm sure he can give you your talus. A bit of advice I learned from his mother. He responds poorly to obvious praise. You'll need to find another way to stoke the fire of his motivation. Awaken his sense of daring. Choose words that will best encourage China's. In order to succeed, you must lift the spirit sufficiently during the conversation. Okay, but it cannot be too obvious. Alright. China's is plagued with self-doubt. I can't do it. No one can. A Talos of that size. You know, Alfino once struggled to collect firewood. He did? But he's such a capable lad, brimming with confidence. I suppose even the most capable among us have struggles to overcome. Indeed. China's will harbor some misgivings. But regardless of my own feeling, I can't do a damn thing without help from those villagers. And they're not bally likely to give it. Tristle's among them, you said so yourself, lest you've forgotten we essentially sent him to his death. Even if the others don't bear a personal grudge, he would never forgive us. You don't know until you apologize. I'll come with you. Huh. If you were there too, perhaps he'd be more willing to accept an apology. Wait, what am I thinking? Relying on others to fight my battles. It's disgraceful. It's what it is, and it might even make things worse. He still harbors some misgivings. And in the end, it's not even a question of forgiveness. Building such an enormous talent is impossible, and no amount of contribution will change that. And even if by some miracle the people of Amity were willing to let bygones be bygones, they would think that the plan is absurd. I think it's absurd. It's less absurd than the changes that came to Yulmor. Well, I can't argue with that logic. Enormous as the task is, it's simply a matter of finding a solution to practical problems. From that perspective, it's not entirely unrealistic. But realistic or no, there's no guarantee of success. There are risks to consider should the venture fail. I imagine for a moment that we fail to reach Svothri and only succeed in provoking him. In his fury, he may well unleash his hordes of Ether and will meet a horrible end. Well, then we'll go together. Oh, so I can die with you. Sorry. How very kind of you to offer. But if it's all the same, I'd rather keep on living. Oh, I'm sorry. How can you remain so optimistic throughout all of this? It's downright tiring. Tell me, why did you throw yourself in the midst of such grueling struggle? To protect those I love. Indeed. What else could compel us to face such dangers? I too have someone I wish to protect, with whom I want to live out my days in peace. Oh, Janus burns with motivation. Perfect. We're doing a mighty roar of motivated. Good, good, good. Yes, it's by the gods I can do this. I just need to have a little faith in myself. I like those two. Right, let's head to Amity and speak with the villagers. With Tristel. My love, things are liable to become more dangerous. I want you to wait for me back in Yulmor. No, wherever you go, I'm going to. Besides, you're not the only one who has to apologize. But there's no telling what may happen out there. I don't know if I can keep you safe. Perhaps this is a bad idea after all. I don't think I have what it takes. Master Chai, that you are beset with doubt is proof that you can envision the task ahead. And that which man can envision, he can make reality. Thus did some old friend of mine once say. Didn't Sid say that? even should it be a feat fit for the divine, if something has been done before, then it most assuredly can be done again by our own hands. Because that just sounds like something Sid would say. Now that's a little idealistic, don't you think? Perhaps, Master Chai, perhaps. But what is a man if not idealistic creature? It's not an easy thing to achieve one dream. My friends can attest to that. Countless times did they meet with frustration in the course of their endeavour. None would have found fault with them had they given up, yet they never did. One step after the next, they forged on towards their goal. And for their determination, they accomplished numerous feats that many believed lay beyond the reach of mankind. Like them, you're a man of science. Amidst your doubt, surely there is a spark of desire. The desire to make the impossible possible. Come, darling, like the old days, I would be first to see your talus. And you shall, my dear. I would have none other at my side when my greatest masterpiece awakens. Oh, I like them. Right then, to Amity. Now let's make sure they aren't killed on sight. I'm glad my words struck a chord, shall we? Uh-huh. These were some awfully familiar words, though. I don't know. I'm really convinced this is Skara. The cat boy we met, the one with the eyes from the Crystal Tower. But I don't know then what happened to his ears or tail. Though he also seems to have a blue hand, which is quite alarming. Yeah, gratia. Sorry. I almost said that in Icelandic. Fyrirgefðu means sorry. Yeah, gratia. I keep on calling him Gara. I'm confusing the name with somebody from, I think, Naruto. You have every right to be angry with us, but please listen to what I have to say. I am tasked with delivering these people to Mount Gulg by the means of a talus of heretofore unseen proportion. However, I cannot do this without the cooperation of those with intimate knowledge of this land, that is you and your fellow villagers. Cooperation? After you ignored my desperate pleas to cast me out? And cast me out, you have the gall to come here and ask for my cooperation. You have a right to be upset. Walter is not the one to blame for your suffering. We are. We were free citizens without care in the world, indifferent to the hardship of others. We didn't know what would become of you, and frankly, we didn't care. But we now know what we did to you, to fool many, was wrong. Terribly wrong. No words will suffice to make amends, but I want you to know that we are deeply sorry. I'm not sure how I feel. Should I forgive you? Hate you? There's somebody banging a hammer in the house and I don't know why. Perhaps it's not even my place to judge. After all, I sought a place in your city. I wanted to be you. Once. But one thing is clear to me. All of that is in the past, and we mustn't let past wrongs stand in the way of bright future. And so I will cooperate with you. Please see your friend to Mount Gulg. You have my word. I'll set to work on the design at once. It wouldn't do to have nothing to show the others when they return with help. Make no mistake, this venture is unprecedented in the history of Talos building, the history of all mankind. But rest assured, the genius of Daedalus stonework will deliver. I think that was Hurt speaking though. Right. Why is somebody banging a hammer? On Easter Sunday? I would understand one banging to break the Easter egg, but that is a lot of bangs. Is there a problem? Well, you see, I've been promised people to procure the stone as well as imbue magic. When I was put on the spot earlier, I thought that was all we required. But I forgot about another important item needing to bring a Talos to life. Heart. That's right, the heart. I'm pleased to see you have some familiarity with Talos. So while I work on the design, I would be much obliged if you could procure the ore with which to fashion a heart. A heart suitable of bringing a life to Talos that shall embrace the very firmament. That's not gonna be easy. Ideally, a Talos heart should be made from ore found in the self-same region as the stone from the chassis. Let's see what Tristal can tell us. Oh, okay, so maybe that should work. I'm glad Tristal was willing to lend us an ear. It's but a small step, but I pray this will pave the way for reconciliation. A quest for the Talos' heart. This presents an unexpected opportunity. Right. Tristal knows people who may be able to assist in your search for the ore. If you seek a material for the Talos' heart, I know people who may be able to assist. They are the Tolls, a dwarven family that long mined this land. No one knows its bounty as well as they. If you explain your situation, I'm sure they would be willing to cooperate indeed. It was one of them that showed me the secret tunnel to the top of the cliff. You'll find them at Tolls at their village to the northwest, a place called Tomra. When you arrive, seek an audience with Chief Samot, and do not forget to greet him with a hearty lally-ho. Permit me to join you, Melicity. I would keep my joints limber, and mayhap I can provide some manner of assistance. I leave the heart to the two of you then. The variety of ore doesn't matter so long as it's rich with ether. I'll aim to have my design completed by your return. Alright. This is all evolving mighty interesting. Oh, I can actually just do it like this. Don't need to run over there this time. Oh, look at the statue. That's neat. So this is Tomra. Seldom do we see the dwarven folk at the Crystarium. To now be in the presence of so many. I shall enjoy not having to crane my neck for a change. Same here, actually. Hello. Lalio! Do it! Lalio? Exarch? Good job. Ah, rousing greeting. You've clearly been practicing. Any note, now that we observed common courtesy, who are you and what happened to your helm? At the recommendation of the denizens of Amity, we have come to seek the aid of the Toll family. May we speak with Chief Samut? Why, yes you may. I am Samut, and I bid you welcome to Tomra. If it's the folk of Amity who sent you here, you must have quite a tale to tell. Come, let's hear it. Also, I've never worn a helmet like that. I don't want to. Well, well, and there I thought those below had no fight left in them. Having said that, it's not like we know how to deal with that floating volcano, and all of them sin eaters neither. If you're serious about restoring peace to these parts, though, we'll gladly lend you a hand. I love this. Everywhere we go, we make friends. However, the kind of ore you seek's precious to us too. If I let you have it, only for you to bungle things up and squander it like no amount of ale will wash away my chagrin. First, I need to make sure you're worthy, by the means of a trial. Aye, a trial most tricky, passed down through the line of Thol. And what's this trial? Come with me and I'll tell you all. Is it a drinking contest? What do you think? What could this trial be? Probably drinking. Listen well. As you know, we're mining folk, and in the mining life, danger's a constant companion. So when you come of age, each of us must prove our readiness to take to the mines. This we do by undertaking a trial or test the 3 traits all good miners can do without: discernment, diligence, and dexterity. We call it 3D Mine Runner. Wait. Now, look at my helm. Mark its feature well. You'll be giving a slingshot, which you must use to shoot dwarves as wear helm that are different. I've already made the necessary arrangement. When you are ready, take the trial. Report to the observer nearby. Best of luck to you. Okay, its helm is kind of golden, it has horns on it and feathers. I have to put it down to memory. I'm very confused about what's about to happen. Lally-ho! You must be the challenger the chief mentioned. I'll show you to the rooftop at once. As I'm sure you've been told, in 3D Mine Runner you use a slingshot to shoot them as wear the wrong helm. Let's begin with a spot of practice, eh? So, search for the dwarf wearing the wrong type of helm. You may move the camera as well as zoom in and out. Okay, so we need to find a dwarf who's wearing the wrong type of helmet. Yep. Nice shooting. Keep it up in the actual trial, eh? Hey, next time is the trial for true. Let me know when you're ready, eh? Yeah. Okay. I can do this. Can I shoot the bird? For all its reaction, the creature may as well have been made of stone. It only stares at you unflinchingly as it peers into your soul. Okay. Let me take you down. Well done, a fine show of discernment and dexterity. That was easy. Well done, well done. Run along back to the chief now and get on with putting an end to all the strangeness of late. Right away. I hope that minigame is part of their stripe thing. Oh, hey Nell, how you doing? That was some impressive shooting, lass. Consider me satisfied. This plane didn't come this far with luck alone. So, I'll place my faith in you and help you find the ore you seek. Thank you. think these pants are also an upgrade. Yeah. Let's upgrade my stuff. How ugly is it? Oh. No. Are you grading right now? I don't have to start grading till on... Let me see. Tuesday is my first day back at teaching after the Easter break, and then we're basically entering what is about to be like a 2-month period of trying to figure out everybody's grade and stuff. But I think like the big intense grading isn't gonna start till about May. Yeah. It's April now. Oh my god. I have so little time. I'm so doomed on the grading part. It's gonna be interesting. Yeah, May and June is just the worst time of the year. We have to figure out everything. I swear, like in August, I looked over our schedule for the winter and was like, oh my god, we have so much extra time. And now I'm just sitting here going like, I have no time for anything. We are behind schedule so bad. And it's just terrible. Oh, the kiddos are not gonna like this month. I'm gonna have to do my best to make it like make them not notice how much stuff we're gonna have to cover. A new rumor. Oh, that's the wrong thing. It's all good. I've plotted basically a day for them to bring toys to school. I'm gonna put that at the end of one of the weeks. Probably one of the weeks that's gonna be like a little bit challenging. Welcome back, Melicity. Though such a trial must be a relaxing diversion compared to your usual endeavors, it was still an impressive display. Hey, Samut has ore on his mind. Did you know that Calusia is rich in sulfur? Well, it is. We've been mining the stuff since ancient times. Oh, this sulfur smells so bad. And every so often the self-same vein yields what's called earthseed, a rare ore steeped in magic. Time was we used to refine earthseed for this and that, but the technique's been lost. The stuff's still out there, and they're to be had though, provided you know where to look, and no place is surer than Durgar's Tevel. Problem is the site's occupied by our age-old rival, the Gogs. Greedy sots claiming the place as theirs and refuse to let any other bugger near. Oh, there never was a more odious lot than the Grogs. I could go on forever about those hornless... Yes, but then we would be here forever, and that won't get us nowhere. What it boils down to is this: if you want the Earthseed, you have to go deal with the Gogs. Reckon you're up to the challenge? Yep. We have a deal we have dealt with far worse. I'm sure we can find a way to obtain what we need. That's the spirit. Now to help you find the way, I'll have one of ours go with you. I'll do it. I'll go with them. You all look the same. You, Korut? I couldn't help overhearing. I knew the Eaters had flocked to Mount Gulg, but I didn't know why. To think the last Light Warden is hiding up there. The fate of Calusia, no, the world hangs in the balance. If I can be of some help, then I want to do my part. Your zeal is commendable, lad, but it isn't so simple. This here's Korut. Young as he is, he's one of the village's finest miners. The lad got an uncanny sense of where to dig, and his aim with a pickaxe is as true as any dwarf's. But put him in thick of a barrel and he could hit the side of a minecart if he was sitting in it. If all he needs to do is dig, he'll be a dwarf, but he's liable to become a sin-eater. It's breakfast before he can even manage a swing. It's true, I'm hopeless in a fight, but I still want to try. Please let me go with you. I take care of you, you take care of the war. And that's how it usually works. Oh, thank you so much. Ooh. Oh, that's unpleasant. Oh, my nose feels itchy. Oh, thank you so much. I'll try my best not to be a burden. If you want to take Corrit far... Oh. Sorry. Cat's staring at me. If you want to take Corrit, far be it from me to stop you. Keep him safe, though, will you? Yeah? Oh, why is my nose so itchy? Oh my god. We will most assuredly encounter sin eaters along the way. Though with you in our company, they will be more of a spectacle than a concern. Indeed. I am gonna be right back. Is this a dungeon or an instance? Okay, the dungeons 12 live in the cave to the east. I'm ready when you are. Okay, it's a singular thing. I am gonna go and blow my nose and stuff because this is no fun. So I will be right back. Right, and I'm back. I just noticed there is 8 of you watching. Just thank you so much for that. It really makes me happy, like how you guys come with me on these journeys. Alright. We're about to finish our regular stream time. We're probably gonna go a little bit over, at least to finish this thing. I would like to know how far do I have before I can kick Vothri's ass? See to your preparation, my friend. We will depart as soon as you're ready. Seriously though, take care of Corrit. Lad's weaker than a pint of piss water. Good to know. The Durgar's tell lies in the cave to the east. I'm ready when you are. Let's do this. Right. We'll keep to the road and head east. I'm in your hands. It seems we have a fair distance to cover. Be on your guard. And sin eaters. Speak of the devil, Melicity. The one on the left is yours. Thank you, A, for checking the quest log. And thank you, Nick, for being here. It's nice I can always trust an A to give me, like, expected time. So far, you've actually been surprisingly accurate. Amazing. You two are really strong. Like, we could potentially go a little bit over today because I don't have work tomorrow. It might interest you to know that Melicity is a great hero in the land whence she hails. Some would say the greatest. Really? Oh, you must have some stories to tell, Melicity. They speak so fast. It's just terrible. I wish this could slow down a bit. Is there any option to slow this down a bit? More of them. Like, is there anything in the options for, like, dialogue speed of these dialogues? Oh, why do I need to sneeze? Oh, shoot. Focus on the enemy. I will protect our charge. Okay. I don't think so, Nick. That's a shame. Because usually they have really interesting dialogue when we're doing this, but it's just so quick. Like, even if I was reading it just on my own, like in my mind, I would at times struggle to keep up because it's a little bit more challenging for us who do not speak English as our birth language. Technically I have 5 minutes left of our scheduled time, but like I say, I can go over today. So it's more of getting like an idea of how long is left, and then I can kind of estimate. I don't know if you said the wrong thing, Korut. You need 2.5 to 3 hours to get past the next big lord bit. Okay, so then that's more like maybe a next week stream. Oh, there's even more of them. This is too close for Amity for comfort. Let's finish them quickly and move on. By the way, the quick point stop will be in about 20 minutes. Okay. Then I will stop there. Thank you, Abe. It's finding good places to stop is always a little bit tricky. Because I don't want to just leave us like in a really uncomfy place to stop. I mean, there's no perfect place because we haven't finished the story, but still, it has to be like semi-nice one. Hurry, this way! How much farther to the cave? Not far, it's just past this rise. They run forward on their own. I believe I see it. Okay, they're standing still for a second. Can I go into, like, system? Graphic, mouse, gamepad, theme, other. it will probably be in character configuration. Alright. What's that thing? Okay, here we have battle dialogue widget. But it doesn't really help me. Shame. Might be here in the log thing. No. Shame. Oh well. Ooh, again! Oh, you poor thing. It appears we are surrounded. Yeah, they also did not react to my first attack. Fortunately, I have a little trick for such occasions. Oh, did you create a second healing bubble? Oh, I died. Ooh. Can we... I'm gonna do this on easy this time. Okay, we'll keep to the road and head east. I'm in your hands. It seems we have a fair distance to cover. Be on your guard for sin eaters. Whew. I'm gonna try to read this. Speak of the devils, Melisty, the ones on your left is yours. Thank you. See that? Correct comes to no harm. What? How? Amazing! You two are really strong. It may interest you to know that Melicity is a great hero in the land whence he hails. Really? Oh, you must have some stories to tell, Melicity. That he does. Tales to impress and inspire you in turn. Oh my god. When you reach the next big story beat, it kinda doesn't stop until the end, to be honest. Okay. And the next big story beat is in like 3-ish hours? So how long do I have approximately till the end? It is recommended that you set aside sufficient time to see these scenes in their entirety. Okay. Okay, he's relieved. Melicity is a team unto herself. I merely follow her lead. Well, it looks like you've been doing this for years to me. Is that so? I shall take that as a compliment. Okay, all in all, to get to the end of 5.0, I would say you will need another 10 hours minimum. Okay. Then that's definitely not something we're gonna do tonight. Talk as if you're old. How long have we known each other? Well... yeah, and the dungeons and the bosses and stuff, obviously, yeah. But... dungeons, bosses, and Malicity are flashing a lot of it. Yeah, it's gonna take a while. So we'll take a break probably when we reach like the next nice sort of a lull. I know. Let me see. We're gonna have a stream next Sunday, but we're probably not gonna have a stream the weekend after that because I am gonna be traveling. How much farther to the cave? Not far. It's just past the ice. Yeah, I'm gonna take my time. Ah, I believe I see it. Yeah, I think that's the cave. Okay. He did something. It appears we are surrounded. Yes. Fortunately, I have a little trick for cetaceans. Oh, I didn't see the AoE on the ground. That's why I died. Does he think another 3 streams will do? That seems about right. We're gonna finish the pre-release story sometimes in May. Seems like a nice time. What? Oh, there's so many of them. Just as we're about to get there. One last push then, shall we, Malicity? Yeah? Oh, Exarch is actually dying. That's not good. Put this on us here. I will ward off the attack. Stand with courage. Sure. Oh, there's a big one. Exarch, you are gonna... It appears the commotion threw this one out. Malicity, time to bring all to bear. All to bear. Right away. Sadly, I am not a DPS class, so I'm just gonna have to hope this goes well. Oh, not now. Are you okay, Exarch? Down for the count. I think not. Your tale will not end here. Oh, thank you. How did you do that? But yeah, thank you. You okay after that, Axar? It was a near thing in the end, but what matters is that we pulled through. Well fought, my friend. We're alive! We're alive! Let's hurry inside before any more Sinitas come. Yes. I wanna get, like, the ore before we end the stream. Correct is eager to step into the relative safety of the cave. Right, follow me please. I will take you to the Durker's Tavil, where the purest sulfur in the land may be found. At least I would like to end the stream when we're back to somewhere with Aetheryte shard. Leave me alone. Oh, it's not in this place. Here to the left. Oh, it actually takes us outside again. Oh yeah, that's sulfur. Ugh. It's where I can smell it. Alright, Korut, what do you say? Where are they now? Maybe the left? Eaten by the Sin Eaters? If the terrain and stench are any indication, we're at the Tavil. Ah, there. Oh. The Gogs, with their ugly, unkept beards. If they realize we're here, they'll come after us. Best to keep them down first. Take them down first. Be not so hasty, Korod. The animosity between your two clans notwithstanding, I would not resort to violence unless necessary. I will use an enchantment to render you invisible. It will not fool Sin Eaters, but it will suffice to hide you from the eyes of men. While you are thus concealed, do you think you could find us the Earth Seed? I'll dig up the choicest stuff there is. We would be most obliged. Without further ado then. Huh, I can see straight through me. Right, digging we will go. Let us not be idle either. Though Korod cannot be seen, he may still be heard. I would aid him by removing some of the Gogs from the field. To that end, I'm supposed to... Oh, dream powder. As you may recall, we used it for the rescue mission at Laxenloft. We used it in Yulmore too. Truly, it seems our alchemist got a little carried away with the latest batch. But if it has been useful in our endeavors, then I have no cause to complain. Now then, I shall make you invisible as well, that you might steal close to the dwarves and give them a dose of dream powder. Even should I fail to put them to sleep outright, it should render them drowsy enough to seek their beds. Say the word, and I will cast the enchantment. Oh, enchantment. I've been playing Dragon Age Origin, and oh, that word is gonna be stuck in my head forever. Let's do this. Should the enchantment fade before you finish tending to all the dwarves, return to me and I will cast it on you. Let's just pretend they don't see my bunny. Okay, I just need to throw this on them. Ugh, I can barely keep my eyes open. Time to call it a day. It's so nice though when you get like super tired and you can just go to bed and just snuggle up. It's so nice. Wrong thing. Oh, so drowsy. Not safe to work when drowsy. Better get some rest. It has to be one of my favorite things to do is just be super tired and take a comfy nap with my cat. It's the best. All work and a while make something a something and I'm spent. Alright. All the gogs are gone to sleep. So we can run back. I cannot imagine putting up a cat in this place. Sulfur is a smell I think is really hard to get used to. It is very potent. All the dwarves have taken their leave. Good work, my friend. We have done all that we can. Let us await Corrid's return. I'm back. This is the pure stuff there is. Think it's enough, or shall I go and dig some more? I dare say it will suffice for our purpose. You have our gratitude, Corrut. Let us carry this back to Exarch? Are you alright? You need to go to the tower. Worry not, I shall be fine. Long as I have been away from the Crystarium, a little weakness is to be expected. I may have also overexerted myself in the moment. Ah, to have this rare opportunity, yet be unable to enjoy it to the full. Who goes there? Oh boy. What? That Glack Chief of Gogs! You're one of the Thalls! I see. Word was our miner were coming back drowsy, one after the next. I immediately suspected foul play. And what should I find there but Thal scum skulking about? It's a spineless act, befitting your limp beards. What? I won't stand for that insult. Our beards are soft and luscious and smell like fresh taped ale. Gog beards are dry and crusty and smell like knockerzars. Impudent whelp! Better a hobgoblin's nose hair than the feeble floppy things you Thal have hanging from your faces. Like oil in water. This is not like to end on its own accord. Melicity, do you perchance have some dream powder? Enough to put an end to this, yes? Then let us put it to use and be on our way. Though something tells me we've not seen the last of their bickering. What's this, Vivian? Well, he's asleep. Forgive me, Corrit, but we need you to be calm as well. I'm sorry, when it comes to the Gogs, I can't help but see red. You needn't apologize, my friend. You're here on our account, and we have naught but gratitude for you. Now that we have what we came for, however, it's time to take our leave. The Talos awaits his heart. Perfect. Crystal Exarch has efficiency on his mind. Well, my friend, much as I have enjoyed our time together, I think it's best we split up, that we might accomplish our task more swiftly. I shall see the Earthsea safely into the hands of Chinos. While I am thus employed, would you be so good to deliver Korg back to Tomra? Yep. My thanks, Melisty. Brief though it was an honor to go adventuring with you. I shall see you back in Amity. Right. We're gonna go finish our quest here in Tomra, and that's probably gonna be where we end. Because then I can go from there. And we can like finish up the Talos in the next 3. How you doing, Korut? Oof, not a single brush with death. Thanks for coming back with me. No problem. Lally-ho! Glad you're back and in one piece. How did you fare with the Earthseed then? I got them all they needed. The Exarch's on his way to Amity with it now. Yeah? Good to hear that young Korut was of help. As it happens, a few others came forward while you were gone, saying they wanted to do their bits as well. Given that you're building a Talos, we reckon you'll be needing some mining tools, so we went and modified our spare pickaxes for use by bigger folk. Here, take this with you. Should be plenty to go around. From what the scout tell me, there's a crowd gathered at top rung already. Go and see that everyone has a pickaxe to swing, eh? Alright. So, should I go now and speak to Alice? Or end it here and we can go to top rung and do all that stuff in the next stream? I would like to know. While we do check, I'm gonna go see if I won the lottery. Because I would very much like to win the lottery. Because I think as soon as we go over there, we're gonna start immediately heading into the next part of the story. I think here is a good place to take a break. Right. Oh, which event is going? Leap of Faith? We'll do a Leap of Faith, then the lottery, then we end the stream. I feel like we should take part in an Easter Leap of Faith also. Wait. Did I like... Okay. Am I gonna be alone again? Because I don't want to be alone again. It's not fun if I'm alone. Oh no! Other people? Perfect. Woo. I actually do prefer this Leap of Faith. The lot are also gosh darn big. There we go. Ooh, that was close. Anything over there? No. Down here. Right. We're missing the gold one and one bronze one. That doesn't make sense to me. Where's the gold one? Oh, it's over there. If that one is over there, where's the bronze one then? I missed one somewhere. But where? That is a bother. Oh. The thing is, going back is actually really difficult. Well, oh, there it is. I probably didn't see it because there are so many people. Oh, there are two paths. Ah, somebody's quoting Mulan music. Right. Let's get to the end. Go here, 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 and here. Oh. We did great. We can celebrate. Alright. Let's see if I can win the lottery. By the way, if any of you are not followers, then I highly recommend following. So you will always be notified about my streams. That is a great way to not miss them. We are also working on a subscriber goal. I am trying to get to 15 subscriber points, which means I have to have 15 consecutive subscribers. And if I do that, I am gonna be able to have like... Oh, that's cute. Sorry. I feel called out there. And that will allow us to have a new animated emote. Well, I think so. Hold on, let me check. See. Yes, one new standard emote and one animated emote. Right, please let me win something. I never win something in this. I never win the lottery in real life, so please let me win the lottery in game. Nothing? Nothing? Nothing. All my tickets will crash. I would like new tickets, please. There we go. And that's gonna be the end of our stream today. So, I'm just gonna go like this. And just thank you so much for being here and joining me. This was an excellent time. We got some interesting lore ups from Emmett, as always. Can't really live without Emmett just randomly blowing our mind. I'm gonna have to think about this memory thing he hinted at. Like we should remember the origin. So maybe we are an Ashen, or something like that. Maybe we're one of those who summoned Hydaelyn. I don't know. I'm gonna have to think about it. But for now, thank you so much for watching. I hope I see you next Friday. I do have a poll up on my YouTube channel where we're asking what we're gonna play next Friday. I only put up 3 games this time, and I made sure all of them should be hopefully more lighthearted than what we played last. I don't think I can have like 2 games in a row where we have that dark of a story. Though you never know. We'll see. So, for now, have a lovely day, and I will see you next time.